What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. In this video, I want to share a quick story that happened yesterday for Memorial Day weekend here in Miami, where myself and a bunch of other friends celebrated one of our friends, Daniel's 25th birthday. Now, Daniel is a super good friend of mine, and he invited me to come celebrate his birthday with him on a yacht here in Miami for Memorial Day weekend, which, I mean, was a huge huge deal, I guess, because Memorial Day weekend, Miami, right? What else could you ask for? And, we went, my wife and I, and we had a good time. But the reason why I wanted to make this video was because we didn't drink and everybody else was drinking. And I'm not saying, first and foremost, I'm not going to share this video or tell you guys this story because I'm going to act like I'm any better because I didn't drink yesterday or I chose not to drink. But I wanted to share this story and and make this video because I think it's very important to use this concept in your life, whether it's with alcohol or whether it's with any other thing that doesn't make you feel good after you do it. And so for me, that's been alcohol. Whenever I've been drinking, even just one drink lately, I just never felt good about it the next day. I always had regret. And I don't know if you guys follow a guy named Wes Watson. He's this freaking jacked dude on YouTube, and he's a ex-convict that went to prison, and he's a bodybuilder and helps a lot of people, and he talks really polarizingly, if that's a word. He cusses a lot, and he just makes you feel like a little bitch, to be honest. Excuse my French. But one of the things that he's said on one of his videos, and a lot of videos I should say, that stuck with me is when you have regret about something, that's a sign that you should stop doing that thing. For example, if you missed your workout this morning for whatever reason, maybe it's because you drank yesterday because it's Memorial Day weekend, or number two, because you slept in because your alarm went off and you didn't want to get up, and as a result, you snoozed for another hour and you were late and you didn't go to the gym, and so your whole routine from Monday through Friday that you normally execute on got messed up, you kind of feel regret from that, right? Like there's no way you don't. Because you said you're going to do something, it's going to help you become better, perform better, and accomplish more of your goals, get farther in life, but you didn't do it. And so you regret it. For me, that's been alcohol lately. And so yesterday, although everybody else was drinking, my wife and I made a conscious decision to say, yeah, let's not drink. Why? Because today we wanted to wake up, hit the gym, execute our morning routine, and treat it like any other Monday through Friday like we normally do. Because Monday through Friday, we wake up at 5 a.m., we go to the gym, we spend an hour and a half working out, working on ourselves, because that makes us feel good. That's important for us. So we prioritized our health and fitness and overall wellness over drinking yesterday. Now, I wanted to make this video because I think that's very powerful, right? It's very powerful to say no to things that no longer serve you. And again, for me, it's been alcohol. Even if it's just one drink, I just feel bad. I regret. And so like Wes Watson was saying in that video, or multiple videos of his, I took it as a sign that like, yeah, dude, you've been thinking about this in your head for a long time. You've been telling yourself that you should probably stop drinking alcohol because you don't really like drinking anymore. And I've told other friends that I don't really like drinking. Like, I don't really like drinking. And I think it's at a point because, look, maybe you're watching this right now and you're like, this guy's freaking, like, I mean, yeah, like drinking's fun, or I don't know, maybe it's just me. It's probably just me because I'm 27 years old now, which is still freaking young. I mean, you watching this video, even if you're 28, 29, 30, we're still freaking young. And I guess I'm married now, right? So things just change. My priorities change, whereas if this was 3 years ago, 4 years ago, right, and my friend had a birthday celebration on a yacht here in beautiful Miami, right, for Memorial Day weekend, I'd be getting drunk. In college, I pretty much drank every single weekend, right? Thursday through Saturday, it was just drinking. That's all we did. And I had a great time. I probably also knocked a few years off my life because of that 4-year college experience. I also went to Arizona State University, one of the biggest party schools in the entire nation. I learned a little bit. I had a lot of fun. But now, being 27 years old, having a wife, having a business, having people that depend on me, that I employ on my team, that I have to make sure I show up for every single day, that I want to make sure are taken care of. I have different priorities. And so I did not want to have that feeling this morning, today, of regret had I drank yesterday. And so for you watching this video right now, what are those things that you do sometimes or consistently in your life right now that make you feel regret, right? Is it smoking weed? Is it drinking alcohol? Is it masturbating, right? Freaking jacking off? Is it having sex with random girls that you really don't care about, but you like the feeling of, having sex with them? Is it skipping your morning workout? Is it sleeping in? Is it eating junk food? Is it not drinking enough water? Is it not getting out in nature enough? Whatever it is, that's probably a sign that you should either stop doing it or, it's probably a sign you should stop doing it. That's just the reality. If you feel regret, then it's a sign in your gut to yourself that that thing is just not right. Your gut never lies. At least for me, in my experience, my gut's never taken me in a wrong direction. And yesterday was so much fun because in that moment, although it was hard, and although people were handing me drinks and were like, yeah, just take a drink. And I was like, I could just drink one drink, right? That thought. I could just drink one drink, just one White Claw, just one shot, right? Just one. It's like the devil and the angel, right? They talk about that in a lot of like Catholic or Christian. You have the devil on one side, you have the angel on this side. And it's really just your thoughts, right? But it's an easy way to interpret it, right? You got the devil telling you, dude, it's just one drink, man. Just take a drink, dude. It's not gonna kill you. You're not gonna get drunk. Just one drink, just to be in the moment with everybody else drinking, just to be a part of it, right? Those are the thoughts that was going in my head. And at one point, I turned to my wife, Jennifer, and I think I almost acted like I was gonna open the White Claw, and she was like, "Baby, no." And I started laughing because I was like, "I'm just kidding." But in that moment, I think I might have opened it, but I would have regretted it. And I'm glad I didn't. And so today, I wanted to ask you a very simple question. What are those things in your life that you do sometimes or consistently that make you feel regret? Like you shouldn't have done it, or like you didn't really want to do it, but you did it anyways, and now you feel bad about doing it. Whatever those things are, or that thing is, stop doing it. Have the power to say no. It's very powerful to say no. At this point in my life, I'm realizing one of the biggest things you could do for yourself is just learning how to say no. Like, I have to say no to a lot of things now. Not because I don't want to do them, but because my priorities are different. I have different values. My values are more important to me than the pleasure of doing something that in the moment feels good, but I regret later. My health and wellness is way too important. My mental clarity, right? My self-esteem. And overall, those things weigh down if you keep caving into your pleasures. Because think about it like this, right? Saying yes to things that you know are not serving you day after 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 day, those compound day after day after day after day. And what happens in a year? You drink alcohol every day for a year. Guess what? You're probably an alcoholic now. You stop working out every day for a year. You miss your workout every day for a year. Guess what happens? You probably are overweight now. Or you're probably having back pain because you're not working out, which is crazy because a lot of people say, I don't like working out. It hurts. It hurts my body. Yeah, it's because you don't work out consistently, right? You got to train yourself to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And then guess what? You're comfortable being uncomfortable. It doesn't hurt anymore. You're used to the pain. You embrace the pain. You keep masturbating every single day for a year, day after day after day after day, watch porn, right? Guess what? You now have no energy. Your libido sucks, meaning, your ability to get up in the bedroom, because you're just constantly draining your seed every single day, your masculine energy. And that causes a bunch of health defects or bad things, like not being able to get it up when you want to, and your mental state more than anything, because you're just consuming this toxic poison that's causing you to feel pleasure in the moment. But then guess what? You always feel regret, right? You always feel regret when you jack off and you masturbate to porn. There's just no way you can justify that. You know, you sleep in day after day after day after day after day. You're late to work, right? Maybe you get fired. Maybe your boss just says, dude, I can't have you keep showing up late. Because what you do in one area of your life affects other areas of your life. You're not just showing up late for yourself every morning. You're showing up late to work. You're showing up late for meetings. You're showing up late for dates. You're showing up late for friends. It's in other areas of your life. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you have the power to say no, then you have the power to say no to other bigger things that you know won't serve you long term. And so, what are those things? What are those things that you feel regret on right now that you know you probably should stop doing? I would challenge you today to say no. Say no, because although in the moment you will feel like you have a little bit of peer pressure, or like other people are gonna judge you. They might think you're weird for not drinking while everyone else on the yacht is drinking. And dude, they were having a great time, dude. Again, this is probably just more me than anything. I am not making this video to make it seem like I am better than you or than anybody else who celebrated yesterday. I wanted to celebrate yesterday. I did celebrate yesterday. I had a great time. In the moment, it was difficult because I felt like I needed to drink to fit in. But having the ability to say no and saying no over and over and over again in my head more than anything, not because people were pressuring me, by the way. Nobody was pressuring me to drink, which is amazing to have a group of friends that don't pressure you. If you have friends that are like getting pissed at you because you're not doing something that they're doing, whether it's drinking or whatever else, maybe it's smoking weed, maybe it's freaking trying meth, I don't know. Or maybe it's like skipping the gym, whatever those things are. If you have friends, those aren't your real friends. And you shouldn't hang out with them. The friends yesterday that I was with, awesome guys. I loved being with them yesterday. I loved celebrating Daniel's birthday yesterday. And it was an amazing time. I had an amazing time, right? I had an amazing time even without drinking. And so if you have friends that pressure you into those things, those aren't your friends. But even if they are your friends, learn how to say no. Stand up for your fucking self, man. Stand up for yourself, because if you don't say no to yourself, to things that your devil wants you to do, you can't say no to other people, because now there's external pressure, right? It's not internal anymore. There's external pressure. There's people that have influence over you because you don't have influence over yourself. And that is a bad thing. You have to be in control of yourself first to be in control of others, because no one's going to follow you if you can't even follow yourself consistently, right? You can't lead yourself. How do you expect to lead other people? And so yesterday was a big moment for me because I was able to realize that, look, you just got to take control, man. And here's the reality, right? In July, we actually booked a trip to London to go see UFC. I think it's like 270. No, I don't know what the car. It's just UFC London in July. So I'm going to London for the first time, going to the UK for the first time, and I'm freaking stoked. And we're going to be there for a week. And I'm sharing that with you after everything I just shared because, you know, in London, I might want to have a drink of beer in a pub just to say I did it, just to experience it, right? But who knows? I might just say no at that too, just because I might not want to even drink there because I know how I'll feel the next day. But regardless, I hope that this story was able to give you an inspiration to know that you can say no to things you don't want to do, and that you can take back control of your life by simply saying one powerful word that can change everything, which isn't yes, but it's the opposite, which a lot of people don't do, which is no. No to things that don't serve you anymore. No to things that you know you'll regret. And that can be powerful for you and really change things. Day after day after day, if you keep showing up and saying no to things that don't serve you or no to bad habits, you can change your life pretty dramatically too. I hope this was helpful. Until next time, guys, keep smiling, keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you're in London in July, I think we're going from like July 17th to the 23rd. If you're in the UK and you watch my videos, let me know down in the comments. We should meet up. That'll be fun. And if you're a big UFC fan, go to the UFC and we can have a good time. All right, guys. Peace.